Hey, greetings everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway coming to you from not my basement. Actually, I'm up on above sea level here. I'm in Orlando, Florida, and so it's Glenn Kellaway from the basement, live on location in beautiful Winter Park, Florida. Except it's not so beautiful. We're waiting for Hurricane Nicole. Who the hell has a hurricane in November? It's crazy. So it's like a category one or something, but the weather's so unsettled here. It's raining like off and on. It just pours down. It's a crazy, crazy time. But that didn't stop me from going shopping for CDs. I can't buy records this time because I'm flying and I got no way of getting them home, so I can stick some uh, CDs in my suitcase and we're good. I've got a story about getting to the airport and all that. I might do a separate video on that just to do a bit of a rant. Oh my God. But let's just stick to music today. Hope everyone's doing well. My best to Larry Graves. Larry got his channel hacked and lost 16 years of work and videos. And man, I hope YouTube gets them back for him. That's just awful. I can't, that's just horrible. Unbelievable. So let's get started. Two stores I like to frequent when I come to Orlando. First one is called Bright Light Books. Used books, CDs, records, board games, uh, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays. Pretty big store, great inventory, tons of CDs, quite a few records, really reasonably priced, tons of books. It's just a great store to walk around. I can spend 2 hours in there. So that was my first stop. Second stop is a place called Park Avenue CDs on Corin Street. Corinne, Corrine. If you're ever in Orlando, check this place out. Staff in there is great, really friendly, great inventory. Um, They've got a good selection of UCDs and a good selection of, not a huge selection of used, but a pretty good selection, and the prices aren't too bad. They've got a great selection of new stuff. It's just like tons of CDs and tons of records. Some of it's a bit out of my price range. I find it a bit pricey, but it's okay. So, what did I do at the first stop at Bright Light Books? I found I'm trying to complete my Kinks edition, and one thing I find on CD is finding the first two Kinks album, Kinks and Kinda Kinks, on CD used. Really hard to find those titles for me, and I found Kinda Kinks, $5. I am very happy now. I just need Kinks and I have everything up to preservation, which would take me up to about 1972, except I don't have Percy. So, Kinda Kinks. It doesn't have a ton of hits on it. I guess this one, the big hit was Tired of Waiting for You, which was like their third, I think, single. But yeah, everything else, there's a song called Naggin' Woman, which I think was might have been released as a B-side of a single or something. Dancing in the Street, they do a cover of the Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Dancing in the Street. And yeah, so not much to see here, but I wanted to add it to my collection. I'm anxious to hear it. It's been many, many years. Next, a Frank Zappa CD that I don't find in the wild that often. There's the Cheap Thrills. It's a compilation. There's Cheap Thrills and there's Son of Cheap Thrills. I see Son of Cheap Thrills all the frickin' time, and I have that one. But I very rarely see Cheap Thrills, and I got it for $5. I was really happy to see this. It's got some good stuff on it. It's got some stuff from Joe's Garage and from. It's also like My Guitar Wants to Kill Your Mama. Torture Never Stops from Zoot Allures. Hot Plate Heaven at the Green Hotel is a great song. Catholic Girls. It's a good live. I think it's live comp. Frank, Love Frank. XTC, if anybody is aware or not aware, if you watch my channel, you have to be aware that I keep saying the letters X and T and C. XTC, I freaking have fallen in love with this band. Absolutely bordering on obsession. Not quite at the Bowie Caravan level yet. Well, that I'm the Caravan when I'm ready to spend $300 on a 37 disc box set. But pretty close. If there was one, I'd consider it. I think these guys are just brilliant. XTC, this is Rare Cuts and Leftovers, Rag and Bone Buffet. No idea what's going on with it. Bit of a blurb about the songs. So I am very... No, I don't have a CD player down here, so this all has to wait until I get home. And I don't know if I'll ever get home if we keep having hurricanes in November. So, yeah, XTC. And one last one I picked up at that store. Speaking of obsessions with David Bowie, I just watched Richard McCook's video. My nose is itchy. I'm going to sneeze. I just know it. I just watched... Get you every time. I'm not redoing the video. David Bowie, Richard McCook, our Irish friend, just put up a video in the last few days ranking 16 live official David Bowie live releases. I had no idea there was 16 official live albums from David Bowie. I have about 6 of them. Now I have 7. This is when he ranked fairly high, the Reality Tour. I was happy to find this in terms of the songs that are on here that I have never seen on one of my favorite live Bowie is Glastonbury, which Richard ranked 10th. So I guess I got a bit of listening to do. But this has songs on here, like I can name songs that like New Killer Star, Reality, Cactus, Sister Midnight, Afraid, Be My Wife, The Loneliest Guy, Fantastic Voyage, Sunday. I'm trying to just looking at songs I don't like that aren't that familiar with Bowie, with casual fans, I would assume. The Motel. Yeah, everything else is pretty much all standard stuff like Rebel Rebel and Fame and All the Young Dudes. Man Who Sold the World is on here. Under Pressure, Life on Mars. I freaking love that song. Ashes to Ashes, Changes, Heroes. 5 Years, Hang On to Yourself, and Ziggy Stardust. And bonus tracks of Breaking Glass, China Girl. Looking forward to this one. Okay, that was it. I happily left that store with 4 CDs that I was very happy with. Today I went to Park Avenue CDs. Didn't find anything used that I was interested in. So I went to immediately to the XTC, the X in the alphabet rack. I went from A right down to X. It stopped at XTC, and they had, that's like this many. They probably had a dozen titles. Pretty good, because when I was in Belleville, Ontario, which is 20 minutes from me, and there's mall stores. There's 2 of them. They had no XTC, and one of the stores had no XTC in their catalog they could even order for you. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm looking up a band that no one gives a crap about or what. Anyway, one thing I do have in the XTC catalogs, I have a couple of them, are the Steven Wilson remixes that were done in the last 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, I think. And I have the Black Sea and Drums and Wires in kind of a box set that comes with a 5.1 thing, the Steven Wilson remix. They're really, really good. And 2 XTC albums that I was missing in my catalog and didn't want to buy until I could find the remixes with the, even though I don't do 5.1, I really wanted these little sets. I found Skylarking, and I found Nonsuch. And I am so excited. Here's Skylarking here. Put that. This disc is a Blu-ray audio disc with 5.1 and stereo mix, and that is just your standard everyday Redbook CD with the remix on it. Comes with a lovely little book giving the whole story and the blurb and everything. I think Andy Partridge is just a freaking amazing writer. Dear God's on this, which was a hit and a song that was kind of controversial for its anti-religious tones. If you have never seen a video, I believe it is on Crave. It's called XTC, This Is Pop. What a fantastic rockumentary. You should check it out. So that's Skylarking. Nonsuch. I haven't heard this album before. I've been looking for it. Again, same format, Blu-ray and regular disc. Comes with a book, with a lot of reading. I'm going to do a video on XTC and just talk about their life as a band. It's pretty interesting, and show my stuff. I think I did an XTC before, but I'm going to do another one. Damn it, that's enough. And last but least, Andy Partridge, who's one of the songwriters in the band. I would say the chief songwriter. Just an incredible talent. What a musical mind this guy has. It's unbelievable. He has been putting out solo stuff, and this one is called the Fuzzy Warbles Collection, volumes 1 to 3. Triple CD set of Andy Partridge songs. I have no idea what this is going to be like. I'm expecting some brilliance. I'm expecting some oddities. I'm expecting it to be all over the place. Triple CD. Really excited to get it. So that's it. I'm stuck in Florida in the weather. There could be worse places to be in life. And I am just going to relax and stay cool and calm until we can get home. And everyone have a great day. I hope wherever you are, everything's going good. And I hope Larry gets his videos up. And I hope my American friends, get out and vote and make things happen the way they should. Peace out.